G'day and welcome to another edition of Hef's Beer Reviews. Today I am reviewing this beer here from Tallboy and Moose. They're in Victoria and this one is called Worlds Collide. It is a double dry hopped Hopfenweisse, they're calling it. So it is a hoppy wheat beer. Looking forward to this one actually. Two of my favoured styles, wheat beers or Hefeweizens and hazy IPAs or New England IPAs. So I'm thinking that this one is probably going to be a bit of a mixture of the two. Don't know anything about the brewery apart from the fact that it's in Victoria. I got this online a few months ago from Beer Cartel. Cost me $7 for the 375ml can. It's been sitting in the back of the beer fridge. Rediscovered it earlier today and thought I would have to give it a go. So let's crack her on open and pour her out. Just quickly get the ABV. 5.1, 1.5 standard drinks using the Spiegelau American wheat beer glass today. So we'll give it an aggressive pour. Okay, so there we go. It is a golden colour. We've got a couple of fingers of white or just off-white head. Medium amount of carbonation, I would say. I was expecting a bit of haze in this one, but it's not really evident. Usually with the wheat, and if it's heavily hopped, you would expect to see some haze, but I mean it's not clear, mind you, but it's not as hazy as I thought it might be. Aroma. Okay, the main aromas that I'm getting at the moment are from the hops. Certainly some pineapple in there. And some other tropical fruits, I'd say. All right, now I'm getting some banana as well, which of course is typical of a Hefeweizen. Interesting. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. All right, nice and light in the mouth, as you'd expect. Soft. Got a bit of a tang to it, this one. It's a real mix of flavours actually. Definitely in the aftertaste I'm getting banana, which as I said with the aroma typical of a Hefeweizen style, but up front it's more hoppy, tropical, a little bit of a zing too. It's very interesting. Sessionability, look at 5.1%, definitely sessionable. If you are a lager drinker, especially a macro lager drinker, this one's probably not for you. It is a real craft beer, I would say. If you're a fan of heavily hopped West Coast IPAs, not sure that this one's going to tickle your fancy either. But if you're a fan and you're open-minded when it comes to wheat beers and hazy IPAs or hazy pale ales or New England IPAs, then I don't think, well, I think you wouldn't mind this. I think you'd think it was okay. It's not knocking my socks off, to be honest, but it's pretty pleasant. There's a little bit of drying in the finish. There is a medium amount of bitterness, which is interesting, but it actually seems to come through kind of mid-palate as opposed to being in the finish. You can see we're getting some nice lacing on the glass, as you'd expect from a wheat beer. So one more sip and we'll give it a rating. Okay, look, it's definitely an interesting beer. I'm glad that I tried it. If you're a fan of wheat beers or hazies, then definitely it is one worth trying if you see it. Would I buy it again? Probably not, to be honest. It's not bad. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Tallboy and Moose Worlds Collide. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.